Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the Bear Killers and Rimworld as we struggle our way through a recent fight. A glorious battle between the Bear Killers and a local cougar, which really kicked the crap out of us, to be honest with you. It took the strength of Jackson and Barity and the sacrifice of Green in order to make it happen, so quite pleased about that. We have so much stuff that needs to get done that no one is doing because I've had to really mess with the job. I thought we would have a lot more time. I kind of forgot that, you know what? Guess what? It gets cold in the fall. Who would have thought? Can we, by the way, can we go ahead and set a field to be harvested earlier? Like, can I just say to harvest everything here? We can. So we're going to try to harvest what we can before all of our wheat plants die. Everything else I'm going to just let go fallow for a bit because we no longer need any of these fields for the remainder of the year until next year. The animals, real quick, and since they're in the corner of my screen, are you freezing? You don't have any hypothermia issues right now. Good. They might soon. So I'd like to make sure we get this taken care of first. Oh, what now? Stored 222. Why are you... Oh, you ran out. Okay, fair enough. We do need to clean these trees down at some point, too. So much stuff going on. Jackson and Kiff are sleeping together. George is back on her feet, which is great. Would still love to try to recruit you, but for some reason, I'm guessing Kiff's priorities right now are on healing. We've not had a chance... Oh, hang on a minute. I had her set... Oh my gosh. I had her set to reduce resistance for so freaking long. That is super, super sad. Let's make Kiff clean the room. And then maybe after that, he's going to go try... No, she's going to go back to sleep. Fair enough. Fair enough. So Green is in the process of healing. Barity is in the process of healing. And he's also exhausted. I forced Barity to work pretty much every single minute of the day yesterday. What the crap is this? Oh no. What? What? An Arctic lion is stalking one of our colonists from the shadows. This is awful. It will be almost invisible until it decides to attack. No? Can I just say no, please? We never did freaking finish the wall. So how close does something have to be in order to stalk our friends? We're all safe in a building right now, unless it, destroys the damn wall. Kiff and Jackson are going to be interrupted in their lovemaking with the sounds of screaming. I might try to cower in the room with Georgia, just to have one more person to help us fight. We could try to run over here in order to equip ourselves with more weapons. I think Jackson has a weapon, Barity has the rifle, but Green doesn't have anything. We have adrenaline lying around? You have that weird take adrenaline thing. So it says it's almost invisible. So is it like a shadow that we might be able to see and figure out which way is safe? Oh, hi. Hi, Arctic Lion. That's hilarious. Okay, real quick. While I know it's on this side of the world, I'm going to run over and build this wall. So Barity's going to go get this wall made. I like that. I don't think it was meant to be like this. But I'm excited about it. I'm okay. I'll take what I can get. So it's probably going to try to go all the way around. Yes, it's going to try to go all the way around our camp. So what we're going to do, a couple of things. First off, I'm terrified right now. I'm terrified to go outside. I'm going to restrict everyone to the home zone. And I'm going to clean up the home zone. To kind of say it's pretty much everywhere inside of our borders. I just want to remove the stuff that's out. Let's see, remove, clear allowed area home. I don't want to have anything to do with outside. Nothing outside of our borders for a little bit. We'll change this down the road. But right now I don't want anything where people want to go outside of our little base here. So, I'll clean this up. Okay, nothing is allowed. Nothing allowed here, and nothing allowed here. Great. So, expand the home area to pretty much say, hey, yes, you can go anywhere inside of our borders. That is absolutely fine, but don't go outside because there is a giant stealth raptor, lion, cougar thing waiting to nom on your face. Cool. So we can still do all of our work within the base. It's just that we're not going to be able to go outside for a little bit until I want at least everybody's rested and maybe a couple more people with weapons. Ooh, man. This game is not messing around. Holy crap. At least it's just sitting here waiting. I'm hoping maybe we'll have a party of traders come through and maybe we can then open the doors at that point and have our little friend get beat up by some unlikely allies. All right, what else needs to be built here? We still have a bunch of piping that needs to get finished. Beardy, what are you up to? You're still doing the wall. You're probably gonna go back and rest. Oh, you know what? Let's not build the barn right now. Let's not make this a priority. Definitely not among my my top 5. Oh, hey! James number 17 is an experimental android and is wandering near your colony, thinking you may need someone to join the colony. James number 17 is 10 years old. He's incapable of carrying or artistic, that's fine. He's passionate for plants, crafting, and intellectual. He's simple-minded but psychically deaf. So, this could be fun, or it could be terrifying. Where are you on the map? Oh, thank God. Okay, James, my friend, welcome to the show. This is kind of cool. What the hell? Are you coming here with an anti-mech rifle? I love you? Question mark. Okay, well that was relatively nice, and I don't know if it's because the game is taking mercy on us or what, but we are about to have a new tier 1 robot join the fray. Hello, James. Oh, thank God. You know what? You're only a temporary popo, but it's still really nice to have you here. So we're going to put James on a couple of things. I'm going to have him immediately go into... God, you suck at everything. You really do, though. You're pretty good at crafting. We're going to take the crafting order off everyone else for a bit. And that's going to be the big priority that James does, along with cleaning and yada yada. We could also have you... your construction, honestly, is really, really bad. So you're going to be in charge of cleaning for a bit. So we'll hopefully get a little bit of stuff cleaned up here. Go hunt a freaking bull. Go bother the bull instead. We also, before I forget, let's go ahead and have you drop this lovely rifle. Does the anti-mech rifle seriously just use basic industrial ammo? That is amazing. Fairly well high power. It's capable of dealing devastating damage to even the biggest of opponents. Oh, thank God. Okay, so we're going to give this bad boy over to our marksman, who is Beardy. Honestly, Beardy or Jackson could take it. We're going to leave it alone for the moment, and then we'll kind of reassign it later on. We're still okay. All of our walls are sealed. So I think, unless someone decided to come visit us and open our doors, which is quite freaking possible, we should be okay. Oh, there's a little cute donkey over here. Oh, you're adorable. All right, well, James is going to be hard at work cleaning the base up, which is what we need right now. Everyone else is trying to finish working on construction. Beardy just crapped over in the middle of nowhere because all of our wooden latrines are completely full. Oh, we are a hot mess. A neighboring town contacted you through the radio saying that some of their townsmen were attacked by mechanoids. Locations marked on the map. You can choose to ignore the warning and visit the place. It can be a good opportunity to get some extra mechanoid parts or to get a few men killed. Yeah, I don't think... Oh, man. Especially if there's those... the little cleaver dudes. I think that's actually what killed. Yeah, that's what wiped out our original Rimworld playthrough. Was those types of mechanoids. They just charged our lines and absolutely devastated our faces. So no, thank you. I would like to pass, if that's possible. Oh my gosh, what a great timing. We just recruited Georgia along with everything else. So we have Georgia and James as our new recruits. So thank goodness. Oh, we're kind of starting to get really tight in terms of like what kind of stuff is left to do here. So is everything done? In theory, shouldn't we have water pumping at this point out? Apparently not. So I may have to hot water tank. I see a bunch of piping kind of going in and out of the grass. So let's look into hygiene, iron plumbing. So we do have iron plumbing currently turned on. Okay. Oh, right here. Okay. I missed this part right there. Let's go ahead and say mine this out. Beardy, if you wouldn't mind, please. Thank you oh so much. We're almost out of power too, which is just wonderful. Let's go ahead and say, Kif, why don't you go... Well, I'll change all the duties here in just a few minutes. I just want to get the last tiny bit of work to be done, and we'll see if we can't get things heated up, even though that's not even a problem right now, since we were able to get a couple of good, nice, warm clothing items, and we're able to put down the campfires in everyone's rooms and whatnot. It also seems to warm up a little bit. So it is a little warm. Our wheat plants, I don't think our wheat plants are going to grow much, any additional, bit this winter. So I think we are going to go ahead and harvest everything. And Barry, what are you up to? You are digging at coal. Wait, what? There's coal around here? Oh, cool. There was actually coal exposed. Lovely. So we have some coal that we're going to be able to use in order to make more steel. Okay, there we go. There's that. Now, this still hasn't worked. Did I not... Let me go back into iron plumbing. Right there. I didn't quite make that second edition. So we're so close to getting this plumbing done. I just want to see if it works. That's all. I just want the ultimate test here. Nothing. But is that because heating usage 100 units, water temperature 93, radiator temp 0%? Is there a delay between water, when water goes out? Is it because it's going out of our toilet? Is that screwing things up or not? Let's go ahead and say uninstall. Watch this entire thing get completely full. Untreated. Holy cow, do I not know how this works. I don't know how this works at all. It might not have liked it because we no longer have hot water, but it should retain the heat, right? I did try to open this. Okay, there we go. I alt-tabbed out, and I am loading this in. I'll take a look at the wiki and try to figure out a better way to use this. I'm sure I'm not using it right yet, but I thought it would kind of be hook up the radiator to the thingy. Opens or closes connections between pipes. I think it's all free-flowing normally. Simple shower. Thermostat would be control electric and gas boilers. Hot water tank. Connect to any boiler to heat. Which was the solar heater. And then steel radiator requires 100 heating units. Okay, I guess we'll just wait for a bit. It might be we don't really have enough water because all this stuff is in the way. So I'm going to work on cleaning up our work schedule because that's kind of a hot mess. So I'm going to get that fixed up. I'm going to try to get Reen back healed. And we'll, get back to the normal business of operating our lovely colony here. Holy crap! Kif has finally gotten pregnant. Congratulations, Kif and Jackson. I'm so excited. You're already in the middle stages of pregnancy. So we're going to have two, wonderful, right in the wintertime. We're going to have a precious babe and try to have to figure out how that whole system works, the education and whatnot. We are, good God, Breen looks like a freaking zombie. You should go to bed. You're not well. Yeah, you're blue. You're literally like pale and blue, so let you go inside. We'll have to figure out how the child system works. I do have the children mod on that lets you have children, and there's also an education for children mod, which I think gives you some stats of the parents, and then you're able to train them over time, which is kind of cool. So we'll see how that progression works, if it takes too long or what. So let me work, again, continuing on working on the trimming up the work tree, and I shall be right back. Okay, so I think the work list is cleaned up a bit, so everyone should be back to doing what they normally love to do. We do need to work on, getting our little friends tamed up here. We have the Sandy McSquidpa. If we were able to tame them, they'll have that secretion, whatever the heck that is, for next year. Now, we also have, I think I gave them the same interest in plant cutting as I did with harvesting. So they should harvest and then cut down the trees that are in the open. I do want to have, probably, honestly, I don't want to make James constantly doing hauling, but I really, for a little bit, we need to start hauling some stuff inside. So lots of stuff is still to be done. Did I actually reset Jackson to cooking? I did reverse it. I need to have him cooking first and then doing plant cutting. And we'll let Georgia do more of the growing, and she'll also help with handling animals. In fact, I'll reverse that, so she's always going to be taking care of the plant cutting and the harvesting when needed. Right. Whew, that was a stressful moment. Now, it's still not done. There's still... hello? There's still a horrible Arctic lion outside near this Arthopleura, which, what is this? Did this kill the bear? Meadow Ave. Wow, a Meadow Ave took out the bear? I guess I should feel lucky that we didn't get completely slaughtered by the Meadow Ave that went wild a long time ago. Hello? It could have been like there's 17 of them. 4-hour death, 24-hour death. Are they going to gang up on them? Apparently not. The bear, the Meadow Aves don't care about their friend being consumed by a bear. Lovely. Hello. A full freaking Brontosaurus? Are you kidding me? What's your damage like? 5.81. How much meat you got? 1,680 meat. So, my friends, it's about to become winter. And it is about to get very, very cold in these parts. What do we say to a bit of a hunt? To a sick hunt Brontosauri. Let's go ahead and have Georgia, our fresh recruit, grab some ammunition. And we're going to go outside. I think I have to turn the restriction. Okay, it automatically turned Georgia off of the restriction. So we have to keep a couple things out here. A couple things to keep in mind. Oh god, where'd it go? Guys, where did the thing go? Where did where did the terrifying creature that was hiding out here go? It was somewhere over here a minute ago. And then I watched this bear get attacked. It's not looping all the way around, is it? It's never gone over here yet. It can't know we're out here, I hope. Oh god. Alright. I'm going to take Georgia outside. This is really risky, but I think we saw the little thing. Unless it goes full stealth, and then I'm super screwed. Let's see if we can get a couple of early shots on the Bronto and maybe bring it inside. Because if it's as slow as the our old friend was, the Diplodocus, we should be able to take care of this before it gets too close to us. Oh, I'm so nervous about that stupid Arctic lion. Did it just go away? I don't really think anything that's Manhunter goes away. Unless it was killed. But I also don't think anything else can see it. Let's see how this rifle does. Holy shit. That's awesome. How much ammunition did that use? Was it one shot? It was one shot. Holy crap. Get her done, Georgia. How did that do? Gunshot with an anti-mech rifle did 5% damage. Okay, so we're gonna have to enrage this bad boy in order for it to wind up chasing us back home. You're a pterodactyl? Pterodon? This is crazy. This mod is adding so many weird things. I'm so terrified, though, of our little friend coming to join us in a minute. What's your anger? When do you start to fight back? Revenge chance on harm, 10%. You're actually really passive. So you're pretty much going to run as much as possible. So I guess we're going to have you looped here in the corner until you get angry. And this rifle is not doing too bad. That's a lot of damage to a freaking Brontosaurus. I'm really terrified, though, that this little hunter dude's going to come out of nowhere and wreck us. Hello. You are a Megalosaurus, which was the little flying jumping elk dude from Ark. That's the only reason I know these old names, the true proper names of the animals is from Ark. See? And who says you don't learn stuff in games, you guys? We're learning stuff every day right now. Is Brontosaurus running away? No, it's kind of stuck in this corner here. All right, there we go. Brontosaurus is now fully pissed off. I really want to bring it inside, and then we'll have an easier time, I think, kind of dealing with it. Don't shoot our friend. Don't shoot our monkey friend. We don't want that to happen. All right, Georgia, you got this. This is how you're able to really make yourself useful to your brand new family, to your new colony, is to bring some dinner home. And the dinner in the form of a massive honking Brontosaurus that's already at half health from this massive... Holy crap, it's going to bleed to death in like 4 hours. We don't even need to fire anymore. Let's just kite it around. Try to bring it inside, and we'll just run it around until it bleeds to death, pretty much. That is so awesome. Kif is no longer inspired with a work frenzy. I'm going to leave this door open. I'm going to be so amused if... Oh, it's already down. Okay, cool. So we're going to say hunt, and we're going to mark Georgia. Have Georgia go ahead, and I need to set her actually to hunting. Georgia, right there. Okay, very good. Go ahead and finish off our friend here. Hello? Oh, I have it as tame, not hunt. I'll get it one of these days, you guys. I'll figure it out. There we go. Prioritize hunting the Bronto. You're going to do some nasty things to it. It is now dead, and you're just going to casually haul a, mega 100-ton animal into the base. Because you know what? You're Georgia. And that's what you do. Right, well, we're not going to have to worry about food for a little bit, are we? We are super set, and that rifle is incredible. I am super impressed. I will have Jackson go ahead and micromanage this butchery job. Just look how big this is. What in the world? Why is this a thing? All right, prioritize butching. Butching? Yes, butcherine even. I like how he can do this in like a heartbeat. Like NBD, I'm just, 700 freaking sauropod leather to be mixed with our existing pile of 500 sauropod leather. So we can pretty much make everything out of leather ever. Holy crap, I'm so excited. Well done, guys. Have we had any changes in temperature? Oh, we did. Radiator temperature was at 11. So it was working during the day. I was a little distracted with the fight. So that means a couple things. We need to clear out the trees for the water pump in order to fill the water tower. Second, we need to figure out a better solution for heating. The problem is we're really struggling with power right now. So hopefully, Kif is already halfway finished with the geothermal. So once he finishes geothermal, we'll be going full geothermal for power, and we'll be good to go. Right, so let's let our folks enjoy the nice evening. Tomorrow, I'm going to follow probably Georgia or James around to see what kind of stuff they do during the day, and if they need to be adjusted at all. I just got the notification that winter has officially begun. Oh, Conquest. The Tobringa of the Ridge has lost Bell Pepperwell to one coalition after failing to repel the invaders. How cool is that? So we are in the throes of winter. It is -6 degrees Celsius right now. So I changed everyone to go harvest stuff. We need to get our wheat stuff harvested here before we all die a horrible, horrible death of starvation and whatnot. Animals still seem to be doing okay. So I'm not too worried about that. I still have not spotted our little friend. I've been keeping an eye out over here. The last place we saw them was over here somewhere. So I don't want to assume they're gone. But I would think if we were outside, they would have came to follow us. Can we actually grab... Ooh, okay, I'm going to say everyone can go anywhere they want. Can I have somebody go grab... You know what, James? Why don't you go haul this Mega Sloth, since it is recently deceased from other terrifying creatures in this world. This is a crazy map with crazy animals on it. We have to watch out for some kind of horrifying mega creature that's going to kill everyone. There's the big, I forgot what it's called. There's a Doedicurus. That's the Chalicotherium, which is a giant mammal, worse than rhinoceros. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's the one you could build a house on in Ark, right? I feel like I've got so much knowledge right now, guys. This is all useless information. You can get that. That's one of the first animals you can tame in Ark, and you can build a platform on its back, and it will, it'll be happy forever and love you and host your house on its back. I do have that last bit of harvest coming through. Crap, we're out of power, which means Kif can't research, which means we can't look into more research down the road. Is it because there's just no wind? Maybe, remember how I said we don't really need the solar panels? Yeah. Why don't we go ahead and do that? Let's put down our friendly neighborhood solar generators for a bit. We do have the steel to spare, and we do have the components to spare. I do have a mod. I think one of the mods in this mod pack is it makes you have a ton more components. So you're no longer really struggling for components in the game, which is really nice. All right, so Kif and Georgia are about to finish up harvesting everything. Did we miss our chance to get those, like, 7 or 3 arms, by the way? I think it was over here, so I think it is over with. There was, like, three legs. High-power legs for 32 boots. A crazy offer. Yeah, I think it was one of these areas over here. So that means I'm going to work on getting all of this wheat turned into flour. One coalition in South Booty and Pack have become hostile with each other. Sad day. I want to leave everyone on harvest for a minute. Let's go ahead and do this. Can we cancel this order? I want you guys to work on the trees that are over here by the well, or the wooden wind pump here. We'll get that taken care of. Let me go ahead and do... I don't know. I think we're okay for just a moment. I don't feel as stressed. I probably sound stressed because that's my default when I play this game. as pretty much always, I am eternally stressed in Kenshi. Sorry, Rimworld. I got my games mixed up. That's how stressed I am. All of the Kenshi and Rimworld both make me a little crazy sometimes. Let's throw down another battery or two since we finally have a little bit of spare steel. And it does seem like we are able to kind of maintain that. Cryostabilization generator. Lovely. Fossil chem fuel. Hey, visitors have arrived. They're afraid to enter your territory. I'm going to actually say let's keep away for a bit. I do want to get that inn put together. We'll do that some point over the winter time. But for now, let's stay friendly from afar, shall we? And that's going to help relations a little bit better. We may need to have another wooden wind pump or one that's electrified in order to get the most out of our kind of the water extracted from the ground. Let's take a look at how much water we're going to be getting. If it fills up the water tower, it doesn't matter. Which it is. Untreated small disease risk. Hopefully nobody starts crapping over here. Please don't poop where we have our water friends. So we now have a pretty decent surplus of power. Let's go ahead and look into the whole boiler thing. So if we go to hygiene, hot water tanks. Let's add a couple more hot water tanks in here. And then we're going to go into electric boiler. And if we build it close enough, apparently it'll just instantly go. We won't have to do any power stuff here. I'm curious to see how this is going to work. Oh, you know what? It's pulling directly from that. We don't really want that. We want it to pull from the power line, the batteries itself. So, where did my power go? Power conduit. Have this go up here. At some point down the road, I probably will look into cleaning up some of the messes here. You can see I've got... I don't like that the plumbing is out of the ground. That makes me a little bit bummed. I don't see a good option to fix that, though. And we are going to have to deliver, you know, piping and plumbing to everyone's house. So I'm bummed that there's no below-ground plumbing. But such is life if we want to have showers and bathrooms that don't smell up everything. Hey, colonists are getting together to celebrate Kif and Jexon's marriage. That's awesome. It's been a long time coming. We have... Oh, Green... Oh, there we go. Green just got that Gigantopithecus and named her Ivy. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Can we tame Ivy? We can, in fact, tame Ivy to do everything. So, I'm going to restrict Ivy to the home area. Oh, that's everyone. Silly. Let's get the animals here. Ivy, you are going to be restricted to the home area for a little bit. Cats should be restricted to the home area. The cows are pretty much restricted to the cow zone, which is in the housing, which is weird. Squiddy is restricted to Squiddy's zone. Okay, cool. So, that's exciting, though. I'm really excited that we got, like, a random friend that we're going to be able to unleash into battle. Maybe we'll have Green... Oh, can Green ride the animal? Hang on a minute. I think it has to be a certain level of tamed in order to do that. But there we go. Jexon and Kif are about to start their wedding, all right in front of where we put Popo down to rest. So how beautiful is that? Popo gets to witness the marriage of Jexon and Kif. Kif, who is actually a couple months pregnant, so soon to be popping out a little baby Jexon Kiffy, which is super exciting. Boy, wouldn't that be cool if it gets, like, a lot of these stats here, intelligence and medical, as well as, like, the shooting, melee, cooking stuff from... We can have, like, super... we can start a super baby breeding program, you guys. This is going to be so, so exciting. All right. I'll... Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm so excited to have this Gigantopithecus. Now, it was recruited by Green, so I think what we'll do is let's get a little furniture thing here. I think there's an animal, a huge animal bed, right? Is this the big one? This fits any animal. Okay, so let's make a sauropod leather animal bed. We'll throw this in the corner. That way, I think the our little friend Ivy here can sleep in the same room as Green and not have any kind of issues with hypothermia and whatnot. So for the next little bit, what I'm going to do, and I know the colony looks kind of a mess, and it's been a mess for a hot minute, right? We've had a lot of issues getting things going. Now that we finally have a really good core group of people where a lot of, we're going to get more jobs done than the jobs stacking up, I'm going to spend some time off camera. I will have everyone kind of clean up, haul some stuff, get some hauling done out of the way, move this stuff inside. Kif is now inspired in recruitment, which could be useful. But we're going to have Georgia. Why are you sleeping over here? I don't... No. Let's have you sleep in the other building here. There we go. So I'm going to assign this manually over to Georgia. Cool. So she'll get up and go. Remember, this was for people who wanted to stay with us for a bit. I don't know if you can really specialize or select where your guests will stay. I guess if all of our normal beds are taken, then no one will try to, move into any of those houses. But anyways, I digress. What the heck? Good job, Kif. You get that animal. So we're going to haul. We're going to clean for a bit. I will finish doing some more construction. Like a couple projects are outstanding. We want to put in our entertainment area. We want to put down some actual flooring here. I will spend some time looking at the wiki, figuring out how to best utilize the heating system from the hygiene mod. Make sure that we can kind of get heating across the board. I do need to put down, in fact, you know what? Last thing before we go this episode, I'm going to say I want to have a couple of orders here. So what I'm going to do in this, I'll show you how I do one in case you've never done this before yourself. This is a way to keep your clothing in high quality, and I normally will do this once we're at a good point. And this is pretty close to when I would do that. We're going to put down a electric crematorium over here. And what I'm going to do is have some orders for making clothing that of a certain quality. So, for example, what I'll say is I'm going to say I want 1 parka per colonist. Ah, crap, we're losing wheat plants, which we kind of expected. Oh, that's just the wheat plants are still planted. We're going to be able to get this other stuff here soonish, I hope. I do have everyone on hauling to try to grab all the wheat grains that are outside, but we've got enough food that's not going to be a big deal. So what I'll do here is make 1 parka per person. And I'm going to say, I think we can say allow ingredients. We want to say if it's pause when satisfied. Look everywhere is fine. So we have, I thought there was one that included if it was being worn or not. Maybe it's not doing that. Here it is. Count equipped. I completely missed it. So, yeah, sorry. So we're going to do per colonist 1. Count equipped parkas. There we go. That's what I want to do. So, if we have 51% to 100% hit points left and of normal to legendary quality, we want to basically have 6 parkas of that quality on our people at any given time. So we want 1, parka available for everyone in our colony. And so I'm going to set it up to say count the things that people have equipped, pause this when it's satisfied, and then unpause when it's at, I guess, 0? I guess we don't even have to pause it. It'll just keep working, and it'll immediately kick in if it drops below 6. So I'm going to do that for everyone. This is actually cool. Count items on colonist or caravan stuff, which would make sense. So we'll count the additional items, and then I'm going to do this for every item. So I'm going to do button-down shirts, which I think is the skin level, right? Button-down shirts is skin, while the parka is going to be outer. Okay, so we're going to have button-down shirts, we'll have gloves, we'll have pants, toques for everyone. So I'm going to work on this for a bit so we have enough stuff for the winter. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We have so much leather, we're never going to really run out. So a couple of housekeeping things I'll take care of between this episode and next. But thank you so much, my friends, for joining me as always. I do appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying this playthrough. And if you want to, by the way, if you want to come visit us in our Discord and chat about the game or other stuff like that, you're welcome to click on the more description link below. And if you like this kind of content and you want to support me as a creator, there is a link to Patreon, and I do rename characters after patrons and stuff like that. So I do appreciate it, as always, your support and encouragement. So thanks so much, guys. Take care.